welcome back to the channel. We just got me on this one. Today we are at Cambridge American Cemetery. This cemetery is the only permanent American World War II cemetery in the United Kingdom. It contains the graves of 3,812 servicemen and women, mainly lost in aircraft over Europe during the Second World War, but also sailors. So let's just take you up here and show you this amazing place, which is near Cambridge. It's just on the edge of Cambridge. We've also got a wall of missing, which I'll show you. And the wall of missing basically commemorates more than 5,000 Americans whose bodies were never recovered, which is sad. And they include the graves of Glenn Miller. And if you don't know who Glenn Miller is, he is a very famous musician that is responsible for many tunes that come out during the Second World War. So let's give you a little bit of information on one particular person, and that is Joseph P. Kennedy Jr. So Joseph Patrick Kennedy Jr., he was born in 1915, he died in 44. He was an American naval aviator and the eldest son of Joseph and Rose Kennedy. Groomed for public service and long considered a political heir of the Kennedy family, he was killed during a top secret mission in the Second World War, becoming one of its most tragic early American casualties. With the outbreak of the Second World War, Kennedy left law school to train as a naval aviator. After flying patrol missions in the Caribbean and over the Bay of Biscay, he volunteered for an experimental operation known as Operation Aphrodite, intended to destroy German V-2 rocket sites using explosive-filled radio-controlled bombers. But on the 12th of August 1944, his aircraft exploded prematurely over eastern England, killing him and his co-pilot, Lieutenant Wilfred John Willey. The precise cause of the explosion was never determined. That's just one person in amongst all these people. Again, men and women. So I'm going to take you up to this building here, which is absolutely magnificent. Now, if there are any people, maybe not quite yet because we're a small channel, but later on maybe, if there's anyone watching from America, this is a great tribute to those Americans that fell to keep our world a safer place. Did it work? I don't know. So on the side of this building we've got "Grant unto them, O Lord, eternal rest." Look at this amazing building. What a fantastic monument. So this land was actually given, I believe, by the Cambridge University, and this cemetery, which I'll show you here from this angle, this was actually only meant to be temporary, but it was they deemed it as so magnificent that obviously it is what it's become today. I think it was in 1956 that it sort of become officially the Maddenley Cemetery. So I'm a little bit vague. Oh, here we go. So this map in front of us is it's just absolutely magnificent. If you're at all interested in the Second World War or any war, then this is a place to come and visit because it's absolutely incredible. It gives you all these charts, tables explaining the war against Japan, 41 to 43. It's got a lovely little bit in the middle here. I think you need to come and see this, but look, the war against Germany, 44 to 45. To 44. I do mention the war stuff quite a bit, just because I've grown up in and around it, and my dad fought in the war as well, Second World War, been long gone now. But anyway, what have we got out here? Cambridge American Cemetery is the only American military cemetery of World War II in the British Isles. Now they did have something on at the weekend. I think it was actually Bank Holiday Monday. So we've got all the wreaths over here. So let's take you over here to the Wall of Remembrance. So this one in remembrance laid by Mrs. Julie Spence, OBE, and some other bits, HM Lord Lieutenant of Cambridgeshire. Wow, look, on behalf of the American people. Let's just show you some of these. So this is the Wall of Remembrance. I believe this is the one bodies that weren't found. So all those missing. A wall, actually, I got that wrong, didn't I? So it's actually the wall of the missing. So this is from the fighter wing of RAF Lakenheath. And look at this wall. Look at all these people that died. This is just a fraction. I believe they have rosettes. I'm not sure if these are the rosettes. I'm not sure if that's what they are, but I might be wrong. But they've got rosettes by the names of people that actually were then found. Their remains were found. I'll stop waffling and then I'll just take you along this wall. So an awful lot of people died, so this wall goes on forever. But for those that are interested, and this will interest the younger generation, so the game you play, Medal of Honor, which is Call of Duty on your PSs and all the rest of it, there's actually a serviceman here that was awarded the Medal of Honor, so it is actually a real thing, you know. But I'm going to find it. And then if anyone wants to read about this guy, then obviously you can look it up on Google like I can. So I'm not going to give you the story of him, but I'll give you his name in a second. We've actually got some photographs here, which is quite moving. Who have we got here then? Ronald Gray, radio operator of B-17, Little Boy Blue, born 1st of February 1917, New York. He died in 1944 at the age of 27. Oh, these are all from Little Boy Blue. So yeah, we've got Second Lieutenant Walter Harry Malaniak, pilot B-17, Little Boy Blue, born 13th of January 1918, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And he was 26 when he died in 1944. So all of these, I think that's Flying Officer Aaron Lewis Brincoeta. They all died. He was 24. How tragic is that, eh? We're coming up to the part of the wall that's got the Medal of Honor on it, and that is Vance Leon R. Jr., Lieutenant Colonel, Air Corps, and he was born in Oklahoma. So you have a look of him up, and I've looked him up. As I say, I'll let you read about it. Fascinating stories of these people. Whether you like war or not, it comes to us all, but it comes to a lot. Whether you like it or not, and it takes the average Joe to try and stop it. So I'm now going to take you up. I think these are called the Pool of Remembrance, or Remembrance Pools. How beautiful is it, with the flag flying up here. Yeah, so I'm going to take you up to, they never used to have this here, but there's an exhibition part of the cemetery. Whether I talk or not in there, or whether I just whip you round, I don't know. I don't want this video to drag on forever. So come with me. There we go. Okay, so I just stood and chatted to an American guy from New Jersey, and he was sort of shocked that this place, the size of the place really, it's obviously impacted him a bit. He just couldn't believe it. I've just told him about, apologies for the siren, near Cambridge. So let's let that go past, shall we? Oh, it's a fire engine. Jane will be gutted she's missed that. Yeah, so he'd never heard of Duxford. So I've just told him about Duxford Museum. And if you haven't been there, I'm not going to take you there actually. I might do a little bit of a clip at some point. But if you think the war stuff that's I've been showing you within our vlogs is boring, then definitely do not want to watch that. Anyway, we're going to go into this building here. I don't actually know what they call it, to be honest. Is it on the outside? No. Oh, it's the visitor centre. So let's go in here. Just for your information, they've got very clean toilets, men and ladies toilets. Let's have a little wander in here and see what we can see. It wasn't the visitor centre, that was offices. So, oh dear, right. You basically come round by where the flag is, you walk round to the right, where the arrow says visitor centre, honestly. And here it is. Let's have a little wander in here. If I see anything that I think might be of interest, then I will show. I'll show you around anyway. But I'll start waffling on. So okay, here we go. I know they've just done an update on all this, but look. Well, look who's been here. Walter Cronkite and Don Stockton's grave. There's Captain Donald Stockton. Walter Cronkite visits his friend. Wow. See if you can pause that if you want to read it. There we go. Look. So this is how it's laid out. We've got the statues. We've got the wall of the missing. That's what it's called here. We've got these reflecting pools and plantings. So the pools I was showing you. Visitor centre where we are, and then obviously the graves. So it's quite an interactive place. Look at these B-17 bombers here, look. Bombers target an aircraft factory, October 44. As long-range fighters made a more direct assault on the Luftwaffe in the air, bombers attacked the Nazi aircraft industry on the ground. Look at all this, look. So there's the guy for the Medal of Honor. So I'll read this out to you, this one. So, doing everything to save his crew, Leon Vance was mission commander of a June 1944 run over France when enemy flak hit his plane, killing the pilot and injuring others. With his own foot practically severed, Leon knew he had to save the crew. He dragged himself to the controls, then glided the plane towards the English coast, telling the men to bail out. Leon survived a ditching into the channel. After an amputation, his war was over, but he later died when a plane taking him home to America disappeared. He posthumously received the Congressional Medal of Honor. Can you believe it? After all that, and he dies in a plane that's actually taken him home to safety. Oh, there's loads. I could read loads of them, but I'm not going to. Look at this, look. Oh, this is new. Kiddies would love this, although saying that, I would as well. This interactive cockpit. Wow. Yeah. Original dials, that's for sure. But definitely for children. It's your flying suit, etc. So you see these headphones here? Let's see if I can show you them. You see those headphones there? I have those without the rubbers around them. And that was from a bomber, B-17 bomber from Alconbury. But yeah, look. Who knows, who can remember Clark Gable? Hollywood stars, Jimmy Stewart, look. Clark Gable, very famous American actor. Jimmy Stewart flew out at Old Buckingham in Norfolk. Yeah, as you can see, it's a fantastic place, very informative. I think what they've done is actually really good because they've not give you tons and tons of jargon. They've sort of pinpointed people, which I always think is the best way to do it. So you can just read up about where there he is. Look, Joseph P. Kennedy Jr. So I know they say heroes, but I don't think any of them are sort of say that they were heroes. They were just doing their job, a job they had to do. What do you do? There's the ladies, look. Let's have a little read. Let's have a little read on one of these people, and then I can, rather than showing you generally round, then I can maybe find something a bit more interesting. This is the only story I'm going to tell you now. So this is Mary with her brother Donald. Donald is listed on the wall of the missing in Normandy. So what about Mary? So it's Mary E. Chubb, 181st Medical Dispensary Aviation. So often she was sick as a child. Mary Chubb was inspired to enlist in the Women's Army Corps as a nurse. She was stationed in England along with her brother Donald, who was a pilot. Donald's plane was shot down over the English Channel in May 1944. 1 month later, while delivering pharmacy supplies, Mary died in a plane crash too. So, one tiny little story that no one would know about. How tragic, eh? Just put yourself in that position. Right, I think we're going to work our way out of here. Loads and loads of information in here. There's some memorabilia bits, there's bits of people's gear, books, etc. It's interactive with the children. They've obviously got videos on soldier stories, and they've obviously got the digital map here showing you missions through the war years. So right, I think that's it for the Madingley Cemetery. Okay, just a bit of additional information. If you are coming into the cemetery, which is free, by the way, you might think that's strange me saying that, but it's there's quite a lot here to see. It's not like what I'd call a normal cemetery. So you would drive in at the front, not where I've parked in the van. So if you are in a car, you've obviously got disabled bays here, which is very handy, and there is your car park. So lots and lots of spaces during the week, which is shocking really, because when you think how magnificent this place is, that just shows you really, doesn't it? It's self-explanatory. People that interested. And then you can come down from the car park and you're straight into the cemetery. There's lots of people turning up now, so anyway, that's a bit of additional information. Read the parking. So just standing here looking at these graves, and then a Spitfire comes over. Made me hairs on my arms stand up, I tell you. What a lovely thing to happen.
Just enough